Alright, so today I found something I thought was kind of funny, a little bit interesting too. So, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's a Georgia Republican representative. She was in a rap video. Now, a lot of people, they don't know who Marjorie Taylor Greene is if they're like my age or they're not, terminally online looking at political stuff. She's very vocal. She's been in the news a little bit lately too. Basically, Biden made an ad where he used her own words against him. Basically, she was talking about how when it comes to like infrastructure and transportation, just social benefits for people, he is trying to carry on what FDR started and LBJ expanded, and basically she didn't realize she was basically making Biden look good for a lot of people. Not everyone, but a lot of people. But I'm gonna cover that in a different video. Today I wanted to cover this kind of cringy music video that she was in by Mayor of Magaville. I've never heard of this guy before I've watched this, but I think you should watch it if you haven't already. And I'm gonna talk about politicians trying to make themselves look cool and hip to the younger generation, and how it just utterly fails all the time that it happens. So let's watch, and then I'll address the video, and I'll even address the points that she makes in the video and the rapper guy makes in the video, even though I can't take it seriously, but I think what she's thinking is, oh, this is how I'm going to win the young voters. This is how I'm going to get the minority vote. So, let's just watch.
The Democrats are a party of pedophiles.
They support grooming children. Even Joe Biden, the president himself, supports children being sexualized and having transgender surgeries. Sexualizing children is what pedophiles do to children.
MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. Democrats get back. Boom! Reporters even get slapped. They spreading all these rumors cause Marjorie be spitting big facts. Deep state in the left always hating. When they gonna let Joe about that basement? Marjorie, I really love what you do. Keep calling rhinos out, no one does it better than you, huh? A real businesswoman, AOC's a featherweight. A southern belle, a little hood, watch her shake and bake. Divorce, that's all y'all gotta bring up. Yeah, watch her drain the swamp cause she know they corrupt. She's fighting for our children, she's fighting for our freedom. She's fighting for the Jan 6, she's fighting good versus evil. MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. MTG, Mega's MVP. She's a boss. She don't rock with Transtiva cause they soft. Them liberal tears can't save you, wipe them off. You know we reppin' 45, he never lost. Watch a real Georgia peach go and set it off.
But I think what upsets me the most, Benny, is the fact that everyone in Washington has known about the Biden crimes for a very long time, and they've done nothing about it. But yet regular Americans, they go to jail if they don't pay their taxes. They go to jail if they walk in the Capitol escorted by Capitol Police like Jacob Chansley did.
Okay, that was hilarious. And so she starts off the video with saying Democrats are the party of pedophiles. Now, I get it. Like, okay, let me address something real quick. Ever since Epstein, everything with what he was doing and who he was involved in came out, I've been 10 times more skeptical of the people in power than I used to be. Now, I was always skeptical of people in power, but when all that stuff came out, it was fucking mind-blowing. But the thing is Epstein, he was involved with the Clintons, but he was also involved with Republicans, notably Donald Trump. A lot of people in power, though. There's countless names of people who are somehow involved with them. And something I want to make clear is, just because they knew Epstein, I don't think that means that they were participating in any illicit activities with him or that they knew about his activities, but you gotta admit it's pretty sketchy. You know, Mr. Clinton, he flew on Epstein's plane like 40 something times. So, but to call the Democrats the party of pedophiles, I think is just wrong. To say that all Democrats are pedophiles, and it's weird. And also another thing is, the people, I would assume Marjorie Taylor Greene falls into this category, who like to paint the picture that, oh, the LGBT community, they're all groomers, they all just want to like do naughty stuff to kids, and we should lock them up. They never speak out against, let's say, the Catholic Church. There's countless scandals of the Catholic Church doing disgusting things. They would shuffle around like priests that would work for them to, you know, help them avoid getting into trouble, even though they knew about the activities that were going on with underage kids. So it's disgusting. But does that mean that I'm gonna sit here and say, oh well, you know, the Catholic Church, they're the religion of groomers, all of them are groomer? No, because that's just not true, and I think that would be wrong. Now it's concerning how many scandals come out about that, but I don't think you should just paint an entire group of people as, oh yeah, they're all pedophiles, just because some sketchy stuff's been happening. So, Dems are the party of pedos? No. Another thing is, the dude in the video talks about deep state. Okay, so is there a deep state? Honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracies that are true. Operation Paperclip, Bay of Pigs. Like, there's some conspiracies that are true and some that are just nonsense. Now, as to if there's a deep state that's just trying to ruin everything for us, I don't know. But if anything, if there is a deep state, they would probably not want to kill all of us, since, well, we're the workers. You can't have people at the top if you don't have a bunch of people at the bottom. He talks about how she's gonna drain the swamp, and he's the mayor of Magaville. This is something I kind of found funny, because something DeSantis is attacking Trump on is the fact that he didn't fire everybody, that he didn't drain the swamp, so to speak. So that's another thing. He mentioned in the video trans Tifa? What? Yeah, I know what Antifa is, but the thing is, it's a very loosely organized organization. I don't think Antifa is really a threat to anything. It's only as big as a threat that you paint it to be. Now, Antifa, they do get blamed for some stuff that I don't even think they had anything to do with, like January 6th. I think we all know what happened. A lot of Trump supporters, they got together, and Trump was there. He was saying, you know, we have to do what we have to do to take back our country. And then he didn't even backpedal until like people were already storming the Capitol. Then he was like, but respect our police officers, you know, go home, be peaceful. But by the time he tweeted that, it was already a little too late. The only thing in this video that I think I can bring myself to agree on a little bit is when she says, like, everyone knows about Biden's crimes, but nobody does anything. So the thing about people in office and in power is a lot of them are criminals, unfortunately. And if you want to go after everybody, then you're going to have to take everybody with you. So that's something that troubles me sometimes when I think about, you know, war crimes and how we should go about charging everybody for that, because there's just so much rampant corruption that I feel like if we went after all of it, it would just be too much. And even if we did get everybody, then who are we going to vote for? Because we would just constantly be swapping people in and out of positions of power. So I guess it would depend on the crime. And I do believe we have a two-tier justice system, but when I say that, I don't mean like, you know, we only target Republicans or we only target Democrats under the law. No, what I mean by that is we have a system where the rich, powerful elite, they can get away with their crimes, but if someone like you or me were to do something, even something much smaller, more minuscule, then we could really pay the price for it. And I do think that that's a real thing. But overall, this was just cringy. I don't know how she thought this was a good idea. It kind of reminded me of, you probably will remember this, it wasn't that long ago, when Hillary was running against Trump, she went on the Ellen show and, you know, she did the whip and nay, and everyone just looked at that and they were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Young people saw it, thought it was cringe. Old people saw it, thought it was cringe. Of course, she was probably more trying to appeal to the younger, the youth vote, but everyone my age who saw that broke their neck cringing. So, look, if you want to do something fun for your campaign, I say do it, but there has to be some self-awareness as to what's super cringe. This is obviously super cringy. I hate using the word cringe way too much, but that's the best word I can think of describing it. It's hard to watch. It's easy to watch if you're laughing at it, but if you genuinely support this woman and you're watching that, there's no way you can be going like, oh yeah, get him, MTG. No, because you know that video was stupid, and she just stands there awkwardly too. She's got her arms crossed. She's like, she looks like she doesn't know what to do in a music video, and that'd be me too. But still, I don't get it. Now, hopefully, she will do a better job of campaigning herself if she wants to get more votes. But from this video and from what I touched on earlier about how she gave a speech and then they ended up using it in a Biden ad, not having to edit anything out to make it look like she wasn't, you know, saying what she said. No, in the context of what she was saying, she was trying to say it to attack Biden. But if you go and watch the video where she's comparing Biden to FDR and LBJ, then if you're someone like me, you'll see that and go, okay, well now it looks like you're talking Biden up. Now, some people who disagree with those policies, yeah, they're gonna see that as, oh, get him. But not people like me, not a lot of normie voters, not a lot of people who want to improve our infrastructure and social safety nets through the government, which is what FDR and LBJ were known for doing. Thank you for watching. That's all I have to say about that. Hope you had a good laugh out of that. Yeah, it is what it is.